We now return to Let's Play the Occult Chronicles. Okay. More bedrooms. Nothing there. But a locked door. No problem for me. A bathroom. Nothing in the bathroom. More cultists. Now, the Cultist Encounters are mostly just for this campaign. I know I said that the various missions are all pretty much the same, and they are, but the encounters are a little bit different. So, like, the cultists are for this one because it's a story about the cultists, and there's one dealing with vampires, so we find some vampires in the attic. The Iron Maiden. You approach what appears to be a metal coffin. Suddenly you stop dead in your tracks. A wave of horror sweeps over you. The coffin is actually an elaborate Iron Maiden, and it radiates a pure evil that undermines the foundations of your sanity. Not with 10 draw, it doesn't. You sense the ancient evil that resides in the steel monster. You recall in your mind a file from a case in the Hoia region of Romania in the 1640s. A mad prince forged it from the melted-down holy relics of the surrounding towns and then tempered it in a giant vat filled with the blood of virgin peasant girls. A ritual of some sort empowered the vessel to serve as the repository of an evil spirit that had bargained with the prince. It must abide there even now. I can attack it, use sorcery, climb inside, or use a shotgun blast. Yeah, let's try it. Woohoo! In the end, it could not break you, and that which does not destroy you makes you stronger. Kiss of the Maiden. During the results phase of the challenge that has poison or evade trap, you are immune to the first 3 points of health loss that might occur. Woohoo! More courage, but I don't have a courage card anymore because I gave that up. Damn it. A Smoldering Corpse. Your attention is drawn to a burnt corpse, sitting in a charred but yet still comfortable leather chair. The smell of burnt human flesh is overwhelming at first. You have encountered it before. Really? And no matter how often you have experienced it, it always initiates a slight gag reflex. You take a closer look at the body to see if you can figure out what happened. That's when the hands unclench from the armrests and beckon you closer. Resist the horror. May have to use one of my... Nope. Their mind is strong. Even stronger now. The creature does not seem to be able to leave its chair, being partially melted into the back of it. You think you hear something. The burnt corpse talks in the slightest audible whisper. Its mouth barely moves. Don't smoke. I can grab some of its fingers. The fingers are what catch your eye. Is this what the gentleman ghost meant? They do indeed look like cigars. You decide to grab a bunch of them, which is what I'm going to do. Hooray! You snatch a few of the fingers and put them in your pocket. Not able to leave its chair, the creature howls in anger. Okay, so that's that quest. More stairs up. Not ready to go to the attic yet. Nothing over there. Another bathroom with nothing in it. Hallway. What is this? A figure in a mirror. You come across an antique mirror. The glass is dirty and streaked, covered in dust, but you catch a glimmer of reflected light off it. As you look into the mirror to see your reflection, you start to feel uneasy. You simply can't see yourself. It's like you are looking through a portal. Suddenly, the blurry outline of a woman appears. Something supernatural is afoot here. Well, hopefully, I can actually deal with it with my increased pentacle ability. The woman in the mirror does not seem overtly threatening, but she is terrifying nonetheless. She floats on the other side of what surely must be a portal. She can't possibly be human. The only word that describes her is ethereal. You begin to hear a low moan emanating from the mirror. The sound is truly chilling, and you feel as if it is trying to paralyze your mind. Destroy the mirror, sorcery, psychic duel, talk to her. Great. Fantastic. It's risky, but you might be able to communicate with this other dimensional woman. This might not be an invasion. Maybe it's just a call for help? This is the first time I've been able to do this quest. It is said the eyes are the door to the soul, and this proves the case. You establish a mind link with this ethereal creature and discover it desperately wants your help. Ah, that's what it is connected to. Okay. The woman in the mirror is indeed a powerful creature from another dimension. It is searching for its child who was stolen from it by a sorcerer from your world long ago. The child would be a creature of pure energy in this dimension, and it was imprisoned by the sorcerer in an ornamental vase. The ethereal mother has tracked her child to this location, but it cannot cross over. She wants you to find the child and free it. She teaches you the incantation required to break the seal. She promises to reward you if you do this. Great. Yeah, usually I've not had enough pentacle skill to be able to complete this quest, and I've had to smash both the mirror and the vase. So it's good that I'll be able to complete this. The Ghostly Handyman. You are suddenly confronted with the appearance of a ghost that seems to phase in from out of thin air. It stares at you and then turns away to kneel down and mimic the act of working on something around a sink. Suddenly, ghostly red tentacles leap out of the plumbing, and the ghost works valiantly to keep them at bay. Despite all your training, the manifestation sends tendrils of fear deep into your mind. You are watching the ghost of some long-dead handyman go about fixing an imaginary leak on a sink. The ghost begins to whistle a haunting melody and goes about its business, paying you no heed. The red ghost tentacles continue to slip out of the plumbing, and the ghost plumber stolidly works to fix the leak. You sense the ghost isn't focused on his location. It probably travels all over the estate, making supernatural repairs. I can dismiss it, or communicate with it. I believe it needs my help. You establish contact. I won't be able to fix this without my wrench. Can you go and fetch it for me? I left it around here somewhere. Had a big leak and needed to seal it. These damn things are everywhere. The ghost goes back to its work. It looks like a wrench might indeed help him out. You wonder just what type of wrench he needs. I think I know. Unfortunately, I think I'm also too weak to actually get it. Ooh, a hidden door. A locked secret door. You have discovered a secret wooden door. It blends in almost seamlessly with the wall, but your keen senses were still able to detect it. Finding it is one thing, figuring out how to open it another. Oh my god, do you see the target number on that? Gonna have to come back. If I'd had that axe from that axe-wielding madman... Ah, that's where it connects to. Very... poison gas trap! I have a gas mask. Actually, let's use the lesser ones. There we go. Okay. Cultist Guardians. Uh-oh. Okay. I noticed I did get a few points there. We'll just continue on there. Okay, what is this? The vase with a face. You notice the eerie glow at first. There is a large vase set on a pedestal. The opaque glass base is topped with a ceramic lid that is marked with strange runes and glyphs. As you observe the vase, a face materializes within it, and it swirls around the inside, locked in a horrific, silent scream. The face swirls around the interior of the vase, illuminated from within by a ghostly blue energy. The silent scream still echoes in your ears, or perhaps only your imagination. You recognize the vase's construction and the runes etched along its lid. This is a spirit jar, its sole purpose to bottle up and slowly leech off energy from powerful beings. You should proceed with caution. I can free the child. This is the child the ethereal woman in the mirror is seeking. You decide to use the release incantation that was taught to you and free the child. The runes etched on the lid glow with power and then fade. You twist off the lid and the creature flows out of the vase. Before you object, it wraps itself around you in an aura. You must return it to its mother. An aura, you say? Well, let's slip around the room. What else is in here? Another bookshelf. Ah, this might be the one the witches require me to search. Success. You come to a stop at the spine of a very old book. You carefully pull it out of the stack. Yes, you have found what you were searching for. Fantastic. Okay. We will head back here. Turn that in. Complete the quest. You step toward the mirror, and the child of energy seems to flow out from your body and through the portal. You feel the pure joy of the reunion. As promised, you are rewarded. Plain touched. During the results phase of a sorcery, a nothing of interest will turn into a gain charges card. Okay. Death. If this card is in your inventory and you would be killed because your health points were reduced to 0, including instant death, during any challenge, this card is removed instead and your health is restored to 5. Well, I'm not playing on the Iron Man difficulty, but nonetheless, that will be useful, because there are indeed places later on down in the basement where we can just die immediately. So that's okay. Right, let's go back now to the hallway. Now let me see, those witches were on the right side of the hall, I believe. Or the house. Because there were those two, or was it... I'm gonna have to look at the map, I guess. And I can't switch to a lower floor while I'm on the upper floor. So I'll have to wait. Yes, there is a malevolent shadow in here. God damn it. Its target number is awfully high. Damn it. Damn it. Why? Oh. Did I not read this before? See, I've played this game so that I don't remember what I've read and what I haven't. 2 creatures of shadow swirl around you. Recognize immediately you are dealing with a type of ghostly creature that feeds off human emotions, fear and pain being the most succulent to the creatures. Okay, well, I guess I'll have to dispel them. You engage in a psychic duel and crush them. Good. Let's see. A horror edge, I want the mental toughness. Select that, and let's go increase my swords, because apparently those guys were a little bit tougher than I think they should be anyway. A floating eye. You notice a shiny reflection of light in front of you, as if somebody was holding a metal shield or some such object. As you approach the reflection, you start to feel uneasy. The air grows cold, and you see a light, vaporous fog appear around your feet. Suddenly, out of the gloom, the shiny object reveals itself as a grotesque floating eye, and the sight is horrifying. Oh my god, no! What the hell is that? I have seen far worse than this. Okay, you have read about the floating eyes of Kahaten, but you never thought you would actually see one. The dossier file says to be very careful to avoid their gaze, or else you will find yourself paralyzed and out of luck. I guess I'll just attack it. I mean, I could try and flee it, but it doesn't sound like this thing is really good at all. Oh, come on, game. Ah, shit. Okay. We might have to bump up something here. I will wait until I've played my hand. Damn it. Well, even still, even if I did get 2, I would not be able to take all of these things. So I could bump this up 2, and that would take that, and I would bump that up 3, and that would not be enough to take that. And I've already used a card on this, so I can't use my trump card Damn it! Let me see, wait, if I'd used... Yeah, I just wouldn't have enough. Okay, we failed. Looking into the eye chills your soul to its very core. You hope you aren't paralyzed. If you are, you'll lie around on the floor until something finds you and then probably eat you. I was almost blinded in one eye. Thank goodness for those talismans. Okay, let's try this again, and this time let's win! You won the battle. The eye drops to the floor in a puddle of blue ichor. An aura of fortune increases your aura and grants you luck, which I believe means I get better rewards. And it possibly protects me from bad things. What is that? A Class 3 full roaming vapor. You see an odd, softly glowing light in the gloom. It seems to be coming closer. Then suddenly its shape becomes clear. You see the billowing outline of what was once a woman dressed in 19th century clothing. There is no substance there. She is a ghost. Now, as I have learned already, just going ahead and killing a lot of these things is not necessarily the best, because this might have been a quest, and she might have sent me off to do something, but since I only have options to dispel it and flee it, I probably have broken her quest line, so whatever. A textbook case of a Class 3 full roaming vapor floats out in front of you. The Class 3 has no discernible remnants of its previous life. It's basically a raw supernatural spirit with the most meager of anthropic trappings, bipedal shape and sometimes clothing. It starts to zigzag towards your position as if it was chasing something. These hauntings can be dangerous if provoked. Well, gonna have to probably dispel it because I don't have many options here. Like I said, I think I have broken the quest. I mean, I don't know because I've never actually dealt with this one. Okay, I might be able to do that. Yes, I will. Or I could just go ahead and try and take something and get those 5 points. I could use the Fool, but I think I can get away with a Mind Shield here. I'll only be able to use it on that one. Fuck. I failed. You know what? Let's just use this. Your mind gets the upper hand after a brief struggle and simply folds the ghost up on itself. It disappears without a sound. Wow. Okay. Plus the 5 I got from that is going to really help me out here. So, I think I should go another skill card. Maybe I don't have to now, though. Maybe I can just increase some of my abilities. I could get a bone. You know what? Let's go ahead and try this. Okay. So I could get a Pentacles bone by doing some sorcery. Atlantean spells, Eldritch spells, Hyperborean spells. I don't know which is best. But we do have this thing with Talisman Expert, and I will get Talisman Edges. And I get a spell from each category, and I get to increase my Pentacles attribute. I'd like to increase my cups, but really, I kind of think maybe that's a little bit better. I mean, evading traps and all that, increasing my cups, that's really good, but I think I'm going to go Talisman, just because for once I have a lot of talismans. And it'll increase that, and I get a spell from each category. Because I don't need more wands. Yeah, okay, Talisman Expert it is. I think the edges are just, like, increasing my chances of getting these and having them not disappear. I've been doing pretty well so far, knock on wood. Okay, let's take this. So I get to increase my Pentacles, or I can just go straight for the bones, which would help a little bit. Or I can grab an Atlantean spell, or a Talisman Edge. You know what, let's grab a bone, and I believe this will help me out here with a few things. Okay, so I've got 2 Talisman Edges I can get. increase my pentacles or increase my wands? Pentacles or wands? Pentacles probably would help out a lot for more questy decision type things, but I think I want wands just so I can start facing the ever-increasing monstrosities that are coming my way. So we'll do that. Okay, so that's that part of the house. Let me see. I think, actually, okay, there's that wrench. I think I'll go try that again. I'm gonna have to cross these bastards. But his robot is upstairs, and I might now have enough power to take on that seance. If not, I don't really remember what I left behind downstairs. Actually, there's a quest I can do here. I can go find the witches. But I think I might just want to go out to the attic first, because it's a fairly small level, and I can take care of that and whatever else is up there. And then go down to the base level, finish all the quests in the house, and then we'll go down into the basement. So see you next time.